Alright, so we're recording again to kind of keep track of the comments being consistent over like what Rob has promised. So we're at the one over 2014. It's like books are about to start in a few weeks. So we're gonna go through his comments. There's a lot of comments. Oh, I didn't think it'd be this long. Wait! Wait! I saw a glimpse of that combo! Oh, I can't wait to get to that. Okay, so we're starting here. So in December 15th, he said they're rolling out in the next few weeks. So between December and January 2015, or anything with the mailing information. Or you have any mailing info or something. I already have your information. Okay, so it says here that he got their mailing info. And also, there's also no shipping information as well. So all the shipping information is like him saying it's like, oh, they're coming sent out. There's no shipping numbers. So that means that yes, he did ship these books out. There was no proper shipping information for anyone. It's like there's no tracker or anything. Some already report to me that they got theirs. I wanna know who said that to him. Someone read their book. No. No. Sees. Oh my god, am I still waiting? We're gonna slowly go up here. Sketchbooks are slowly running out. 2 further in total. I've been doing short house out lately. And you go to the comments. Haven't seen a copy yet. There's no shipping information too. Miss you back. It's a strange. But I didn't hear back. I'm not sure it was in the right place. I backed to halfway point. I still haven't received mine. This is like 3 months ago. Maybe still have them. 5 months ago. December 1, 2, 3, 4. Crowdfunding is not a store, but you promised a product. In the update, which is honestly, I have decided never again back one of your projects. 2 may have been pushed entirely or could past 2. You are too unreliable. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to get in touch with you about my order. I haven't reviewed mine yet. I'm not impatient. Still haven't received mine. Review time. This isn't gonna spend 5 months. I think they're referring. Oh wow, he hasn't said anything since April. Wow, he really left them in the dark for 5, 6. April, May, June, July, August, September. He left them in the dark for 6 months. Oh my god. I haven't received right now. People are getting itchy. Okay, this is about the update. Okay, so they're talking about the moving out thing. Been trying to get in touch with you in the book. I'm not speaking to you because I know I'm a book due to no real date. It's been over 5 months about a refund. And then later he talks about not giving out any refunds because people receive the books. Let's keep reading. Anyone received yours? This is taking so long. They've been left in the dark for like, I haven't received mine yet, or back in ordered back in August, and it's now April. Oh, it goes as, okay. I ordered these books really hard. Oh yeah, because this was done in 20. This was done back in 2014 of July. Let's go back to where I was. I was here. Still waiting on the refunds. Yeah, Jesus. It has been 8 months. Ordered the book back in August. We barely hear about updates. And the book's not trying to be rude, but progress is appreciated. Any word? Yeah, they're talking about the moving one. I was grateful. Experience received. Project. I hope you'll be able to you'll get back to him. Keep you busy. Love your work. Surveys time since produces my address sage. Never received any confirmation. I hate to wait this long. Always was set to the wrong address. But the lack of contact is disturbing. Once a month is not helpful. I've gotten daily updates from Kickstarter projects. At this point, I reckon this book doesn't exist and never has. Scammed. No book and no updates. So this is when they were left in the dark for. I urge. Like, what if people don't want to leave Indiegogo? The fact that you say this, like, come on, dude. How do you get a refund? These were printed books. I certainly don't think you're a scammer. I'm concerned that you can't. Please contact me when you can. It's 1 person shipping. But the thing is that that's only 1 printed sketchbook. I don't think he will scam anyone. I'll find out by 1 person. Okay, I think Okay, they're talking about this then. It isn't the easiest. I hope. And this is, yeah, exactly. This is where you'll go to get updates first. Why would he say, why would he, like, honestly, when he says it's quite a nuisance for me. My brother in Christ, these are the people, this is where they originally bought it. Don't be surprised that people come here to, like, for updates. Like, I get that sometimes it's hard, because it's, like, it's not like those other things, but just fucking money. Dang. Estimate delivery. Okay, that's the last update until October. So these are all the comments. Like, yes, like I've never heard anyone here say they actually got one. Yeah, that's the thing too. Most of these comments are all talking about how they haven't received the book. And he talks here because so many people received their books and a few people ship out. On his Twitter, it says few tournaments already received the book. But I've looked through Twitter and I've seen literally nothing about the books. Like, there's literally dust. There's nothing about people's like, hey, look, I got my book. I got my book. Like, you don't see anything anywhere. What is going on? Well, that his face is outside. He is a few times now. It's been a whole year now. He doesn't even reply to all forms. He doesn't reply to our forms. Like, these are coming from the backers, bruh. I know it's since no one post somewhere. I'm sure, yeah, that's what I just said. Someone somewhere must have dinged it. Oh, is this the same person from a while ago, too? Claimed they got in the book for his campaign. If you're unhappy, you need to contact Bing. That's the only way that he has real life trouble going on. But that is no excuse to uphold his commit. Exactly. I feel their anger. I even forgot I ordered it. See, people are getting mad. I try to be it. I really want the book. Like, here's where we funded your book. This is where you don't have to hunt down the update for you. You can't fault who's exactly. Like, it's a nuisance. You know what? Maybe, like, no. I'm starting to think he did run out. Like, you see how he only showed one copy of the sketchbook? One physical copy. He didn't show a rectangle of, like, a fucking books on a thing. Unless he's, like, printing by demand. Which I think, did he? Like, I don't know if he things in batches, but it's really weird how he didn't print them in batches. Or you don't see the sketchbooks in batches. He only shows that one book on his Twitter account. And the fact that people's like, oh, just talk to me on my other social media accounts. And when they do talk in their social media accounts, they don't receive any responses. It's all coming full circle, and it's really weird. Oh my god. Actually, let's go back to his DeviantArt page. Like, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Any updates for us losers who gone? It's been quite a while since who gave your money a year ago. Like, yeah, like, even people to that point, like, the good news about this hype of like, I'm checking the mail. The mailman's happy for a clear box. Because I love your art. And please send the books. Like, these are the same people, like, whatever. This campaign ended on, this without a book. It's July 27th. Okay, this is still in the limbo of when he hasn't said anything. On Twitter, as long as he's reading regular news entries a day, multiple people ask him for the update. Go to web address. The remaining books have been 2 months. Yeah, I'll be shipping my books hopefully by next week. I'm an IG. Indiegogo hasn't let. I was wondering if you had any updates. Sorry to bother you. I have 100 left to ship out. I hate this fucking face, bro. It's been almost a year. So basically this month. Any estimated time frame? He did not get a response after that one. That's funny. His remains should be out soonish. Happy 1 year anniversary. Dishonest style books. Give him a shout there. He'll most likely treat you back. Okay, so this is 6 years ago. Alright, so we're going to here. It's clear. I'm just reading service funding. Okay, so this is when he says before 2015 ends. So it's December 30th that the remaining books are fulfilled. Okay. So this is in January of 2016. Be patient is coming. I was like, well, get the fuck out, yeah. I walk away. I think I'm in the same boat. An update. I don't know if did I read this? Like, he says he sends out the books, but there's nowhere anywhere of people taking photos or anything. Like, no posts on Twitter. I don't know about Instagram either. Like, I don't. What the heck? Thanks for the update. Hope y'all get the books. Probably doing up. But has anyone seen a book? It's been over 6 years. I'll be getting my money back at least. You guys gotta chill. They're coming. Shut up. Like, they waited. I would love to see some evidence other than Tigrini video. Yes, yeah. As soon as you come online, happy to see the book. Please link them. If like, I'm pretty sure they've been out here. Exactly. Like, what? I posted proof. No, but where's everyone? Where's the post of people actually getting the physical book? I'm looking at the like, I searched up Robaato, Sketchbook, Indiegogo, and nothing shows up. It only shows up that, other Capcom Sketchbook. But, like, there's no proof. The only proof there is him flipping one thing of the printed book. There's no batches, there's no anything. He only zooms into this one sketchbook that he claims he has. That he actually physically has. There's no, like, pictures of him mailing them out anywhere. It's just him in that one sketchbook. And it's really frustrating. Web address. Let's look into this one. I'll be offering another PvPs who didn't jump in the bandwagon. I pray thank God that he didn't do. He probably didn't do that. Like, where are the people who got the Scarber's sketchbook? Oh my God. Let me actually look this up. Wait, is there any? There's no photos. Any just picked up? Oh, this is volume 1. Okay, so they picked up the volume 1 digitally. So he sold it. Old Indiegogo. Okay, so he got the e-file. Okay, so he sent it on Gumroad. Is this even? Okay, so this is the one to the Gumroad. It's no longer on sale. He said he was gonna send out a hard copy. Okay, let's look at the perks. Volume 1. They paid $30. And then on his Gumroad, you only pay like $25. Actually, no, it's a digital. So they did pay for the physical copy, but then later on he sells the digital one and leaves these guys in the dark. How about when you actually put the money? Has anyone received their books? To be fair, you say you'd be out by. You shipped them usually. So much will I don't know. Estimated delivery. Current date December. So I can change it. I permit the company, makes the physical a bit easier. Thanks for the PDF. I'll know we should get a physical copy. Okay, so he's talking about this. I apologize. I want to give a complimentary digital copy in addition. So they basically got the digital copy for free while you wait for your physical copy to arrive. And then he said he's selling the digital later down the road. Not for me to properly have them out as I planned it. I won't have any physical printing. Like, it's so weird. Oh, here's this one. It's a bit suspicious that we get an update saying all the books have been fulfilled. So close to deadline, set to refunds. We have no way of knowing if the books have actually been sold out. Why now all of a sudden? Were we supposed to be happily expecting in September, now we're being fed the same line? Why should we believe him? Why? It was because I seconded him out before the year's up. It's not right. You do realize I don't. This is mean. These people waited like years, and this is how you think? You've been really lax in fulfilling your commitments to people who supported your Indiegogo excuses. I should be a person close back in September. Maybe you'd like to explain that. No, you cut the BS. From December, I had a major debt. It's pretty well known. Working on a game. Have obligation. But what else do you want from me? The book! They want the fucking book! I'm gonna take the time right after I made that announcement to ship the remaining books in. Be mature. People like you are the reason why crowdfunding sucks. You bastard! No! He did not just say that after swindling these people. It's like, all the books have been sent out, there's no shipping information, there's only proof of one copy of the book, and the ones that were sent out in the Comic-Con, which is weird because I've seen no one, absolute zero people who've shown online the sketchbook. Even the backers themselves were skeptical. I'm like, how, wait, if this is a real book, why haven't I seen anything? Why, like, at least one person would have talked about the book, right? There's nothing. There's nothing. And everyone who's talking about the sketchbook didn't get it. The people's like, oh, be on my Twitter. Everyone's talking about the physical one, and no one has gotten it. And these are the people who like funded money to the Indiegogo project. And you go to photos, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's look this shit up. Literally, there's nothing. These are just wait, what is this? There's literally nothing on Google. There's nothing. You are full of shit for real. On top of that, I've literally been moving issues late past year. I'm a single person doing stuff. I should never ran this campaign anywhere. People like I'm scamming. Like, he's guilt tripping the fucking backer for being reasonably frustrated. Oh my god, that's actually disrespectful. I personally will request this one after that time. So after 2015, you can ask for a refund. If there's anything else, because I haven't executed one of your accusations. What about your opposite people here? Tell me. As my art admins are sitting probably for the next important task. Crowdfunding sucks is for you because you've been lied and failed to meet your promises. You're a fraud. I guess you'll have to find out once posting. I guess once everyone starts posting that they got their book, and there's only 150 comments, mostly by saying who's one in which lack news. The reason that this argument kind of falls flat, in my opinion, is that, yeah, some people throw money at something and then like they kind of just forget about it and stuff. But some people don't use Indiegogo all that much. But for the ones who do, why would you just purposely, like, you can't forget about them. Like, even if Indiegogo is small, they're the ones who also paid for your book. You just want it because it actually made the deadline. You didn't make the deadline because the book is not real. The book is just not real. The book is not real. The book is not real. Like, I'm gonna say it for now. I don't care if this might be, like, I don't fucking care. The book is not real. The book is not real. It's fictional. It's a fictional character. Oh my god. And then he says this fucking shit. Let me know when your book arrives. It was never an online store. Excuses. That's just fucking excuses. He gave us a free. This is in the storehouse in class. Confirming. Oh my god. Only one person posted a photo of their actual book. One person out of hundreds of people gotten his book. Please take some time to read. Let me read this. Man, I'm gonna use this. I saw for social media. As if you're being 7-month hideous. I know that life can get in the way, but this is your responsibility to respond frequently in advance if you knew about your job. Like, we were kept in the dark as a backer. We have to real steps or not. There's a single good artist friend told us, don't fuck with people's money. Exactly, don't fuck with people's money. Where the book came from the proper development, it's still a paid service. It's your obligation to make sure those books arrive in a timely manner, and don't keep us informed on updates, otherwise you're going to upset people, making yourself look bad, discouraging others from crowdfunding you again. Also, during the 7-month gap, it doesn't make a long time, but my job is getting in the way. Please excuse me for delays. Good done some time. I know you had. But I can't think that. Instead of going Indiegogo, 2 months ago. People like you can scam and again. Seriously, can you blame them? Yeah, I got my book after a year, but lack of updates and where your content it was really disheartening. It's really not their fault, and you shouldn't be upset at them. As for never crowdfunding again, you shouldn't let this discourage you. Just learn from your mistakes. Yeah, but again, it's really up to you. I'm glad I'm happy. You're a talented person. Look at this. I'm happy this dude. I'm really happy this dude got his book. I'm glad this Supersonic got his fucking book. Okay, this guy got his book. Okay, people are getting their books. Okay, this is when people actually started getting their books. See, books. Okay, a few people got their books. I'm still waiting 9. Arrival time. Okay, they got their book. Still waiting on mine. No response. I know he's busy. Still waiting. Wait a second. Wait, how many people actually got their books? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people got their books. 9 people. People are waiting. Still waiting for the copy. So 9 people out of hundreds didn't. Okay, so 10, I think. Okay, so only 9 to 10 people have gotten their book. And after that, you sold copies. This is my first counting. Like, people have been messaging for him for the social media accounts. He doesn't listen. And no response. Because I have a serial killer. Like, seriously. Like, this is when he starts getting, like, fucking... I underpriced because of the 50 plus shipping. I made 0 profit here. Your lack of You said yourself in a DeviantArt fucking journal to keep a fucking schedule. Like, bruh. Emails. Send you a couple emails. Well, you have the email. We get 2 weeks for the shipping. This isn't what I paid for. You screwed up all this. It's been 10 days since I posted that comment. You haven't even responded. Imagine how far back these emails go. These are years and years of emails. I feel like those are long gone, bruh. As well. I guess this one's being heavy. Since I got both of you. Someone had to know the email to report it. Backlog. So I got hold of it. Just wondering which card. So, okay, people are starting to report him. This is within, like, I think this is still 2016. Yeah, it is probably 2016. Which mail is he using? So, even people who are, like, it even says, like, they get my refund, and no one gotten the refund either. They didn't get the book, they didn't get the refund, even when they constantly communicated to him what it was. Like, what? No new. April 5th. Oh, I can take one. I told my dad this year. Okay, so he did sell the books during a Comic-Con, but God forbid everyone. I feel like him not putting a shipping tracking thing onto the books fucked everything over. I don't know why he thinks he can get away with this scot-free. I guess he doesn't care at this point. I mean, you can take here. I emailed him a month ago and I didn't get an answer. He's ignoring the issue at this point. I've been contacting him for the past 3 weeks, had no response. I've been patient, but I was looking for legal means. Email, say wouldn't be I shouldn't be complaining since I downloaded the ebook for free. And the ebook, since the book's... What? But that's not what you paid for. You paid for the promise of a physical copy. Coming soon. Same problem. He made a bank and ran. Oh my god. I think some of this capacity, you haven't seen my sketchbook. Backed it. I moved around 40 minutes ago. Am I mad? Not really. I'm content. If you're reading this, please send it my way. I recurred, still don't. I prefer for now. That's enough for me. Nah, that's okay. As a college student, but I don't care if I haven't seen my book anymore. It's a waste of time seeing strung around. Fool me once. What happens to the latest comment? I recall reading one and used to sound really frustrated. Rob, are you censoring criticism now? Send an email, no response. Helpless class, no response. Back an idea. So what's the status when he steals the books? You are lucky. Okay, so one person. It took him a long time, but this dude finally got his refund. This dude, he had to push through. Like Rob responding to him too. Like, I'm glad this dude got his refund. Good on you, dude. Good on you. Because most people wouldn't be. Most people don't care about like the refund. It's like, you know what? Take my money, whatever. It's like, oh, you said take the money, because they've grown tired of fighting. It's like, oh, you told me to keep the monies, and they're like, no, they did it because they gave the fuck up. They wanted the best of you, and you failed them. He feels no sense of remorse. It's like, okay, I get the stress of being only one person. But when you become too overly ambitious, especially when you had the self-awareness that you had ages ago, you could have done all of this better. Like, even while this is during the time, like, he was going through a divorce and going through stuff, that doesn't excuse anything. Oh my god. Kickstarter. Yeah, everyone's talking about the Kickstarter, and I was like, guys, we've been forgotten you started a Kickstarter. We got conned. We pledged our hard money to be nothing. Oh wait, we got PF version. Still, but we con man. Legally. I tried treating him. He got your money. We are coming to a 2-year anniversary soon. Woohoo! And on Twitter, like your average con, he's not fun of public exposing a sham. I had to outreach a couple 100,000 followers. The fact that he had to do all of this. Me about the book. Apparently still trying to sell books, but who knows? You're keeping the hate a salute. 15th of July. Thank God he's keeping track of the actual date. Can you please comment? 457. Okay, so it's 457. Only 10 of them. 9 to 10 of them. So 47 to 48 people didn't get their book. Didn't get the physical copy of the book that he claimed to send out. Huh. And trying to, like, get a refund of him, getting any sort of message from him, no matter how many times you email him, is almost futile. My goodness. Okay, now we're in 2016, 2017. 3 years have been ignored. Think of the bookkeeper. I don't think anything's gonna be done. Keep trying to contact him. Should read the thing. Never got my book. Nothing received. Got rocky. Yeah. I see that your contribution at refund can be no longer. He said after 2015, he'll personally refund anyone who requests it. So, directly. Yeah, so, okay, that's the thing. They didn't touch on the past. I'm also going to look at email just below. And it's not like you buy. I'll just try to dispute the charge. Like, he said himself he'll personally refund them. Never even received a PDF. My address changed. Going to print my own! Oh my god, Mad Lad. Like, he's the only... Alex is the only person who got refunded. Yeah, I can't wait to get a sport these days where it can be rather hateful and preachy. By now, we should all know that we've been scammed. He will not reply or refund you. Thanks for nothing. I know this might be, but I know it says update on his Patreon. Worth a shot. Yeah, that got deleted. Yeah, most of his business decisions are fucking dog shit. Back 32 months ago. I want refunds. I'm playing tweets. I'm going to do business again. I don't know permission troubles. Hopefully, yeah. This is around the time. Okay, 4 years ago. So this is in 2018. Still haven't received the book. You know, the update on my way. You know, I'm missing. Like, just for free to move on. And this is the last message. 7 fucking years. The last message was 3 years ago. I was trying in nearly 5 years later, saw a book, no reward fund, very disappointed about the experience. Okay, we're at the end of the Indiegogo sketchbook fucking sham shit. The reason why I also agree that this is a scam is because only 10 of the 457 backers got their books. Like, sure, maybe those books got lost in shipment because there was no tracking. There was no tracking by USPS. Let's go back to that. There are no shipping numbers. Some may end up missing. If you not receive your book in the announcement, get it squared up. Okay, 2/3 of the book are out. You have not received it because I've shipped it yet. I'm not giving dispute or receive their books. This is within no one. There's absolute nothing. 10 people. It's like, hey, I got my book. Everyone else, nothing. Like, so many people have already seen their books. 10 people out of 457. Oh my god. And then, before 2015 ends, if you don't get it, You personally refund everyone. People tried emailing him, messaging him on his Twitter, messaging him on every single other social media account that he had at the time, and it had to take them. The fact that these people have to go out of their way to constantly send messages a month straight. I understand his difficulties, relationships with his ex-wife, and this whole Comic-Con thing, but you'd really think that he would have some sort of organization system. Or did he report every single mail he got into spam? Shit is not adding up. This is really frustrating. I get when life gets hard and sometimes you need to delay things and stop things. But like, you can go like, every single day, you can little by little start refunding people back their money. Or like, it's like, oh, I don't, like, all the money you made from the conventions, you could have used to like give people back the money. But then, if you go all the way back though, he talks about how it's like, oh, I'm not making a single penny out of this. Because he says like he's not, okay, here it is. I made zero profit. So basically, he says that the money went to the shipping. $50 plus shipping. People can wait 1 to 3 months, but it's been 7 fucking years. The fact that Alex was the only person who got a refund, because out of everyone, like, I want to give a shout out to all the people who consistently were in this Indiegogo, calling out Rob for his shit, and being consistent and letting people never to forget what happened here. Like, the fact that Rob is trying to victimize himself. It's like, oh, I didn't know, I didn't know. I'm like, yeah, at a certain point, yeah, maybe you overestimated what you overestimated this entire thing. But at the same time, don't put your anger and frustration onto the people who wanted to support you. People who had high hopes that they were gonna get the book, and people who really, really believed that they were going to have a good experience with you. This is not, and even when he says, I'll get a refund out, who knows how many people actually, like, it seems like only, like, roughly, like, 1 to 2 people got their refunds. You had to be lucky that he even reconsiders it and shit. Like, he talks about how he regrets this, like, fucking crowdfund. If you regret it so much, pay back the people who emailed you a refund. Cause Indiegogo can't do anything after a certain amount of time, so you're the one have to pay out of your own pockets to pay these people back. To pay the people who want their money back. Like, this conversation right here, this is disrespectful. If you had a major deadline, it wouldn't have hurt to make a post about it. To give some people, like, some sort of communication. The lack of communication from you, that is your fault. That is all your damned fault, bruh. Having any sort of manager to help you out. The fact that you got nobody to help you, or any, like, try to hire some sort of manager or anything. Like, he talks about, oh, I should have never ran this because y'all like the thing. How fucking dare you? You should have shame. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is disgusting. These like, it's like, oh, here's a PDF. Like, why are you mad? Like, fuck right the fuck off. You are a sick person. You are actually a sick fucking person. At first, I was hesitant in saying that I hated this dude. But now, nah, you're sick. Don't treat people like this, bruh. You can feel any sort of, like, regrets, like, oh, I regret doing this. But to treat your backers like that, and try to, like, make them feel as if it's their fault. It's like, oh, why are you're expecting too much from me. It's been, they don't, like, the last one was 3 years ago. Like, I feel like they stopped talking after, like, 3 years, too. Never forget that this happens. The fact that Rob likes to talk about people hate me for my past. They don't know what I've been through. These haters, they don't get it. It's like they just hate me for no reason. I hate you for the way you treat people and how you deal with your personal burdens. How you put those personal burdens onto these people. How you don't communicate. Your lack of communication is immaculate. It's probably the best thing you've ever been known for. Like, at this point, like, considering the whole ex-wife thing, even in consideration to that, this should have been a learning experience. Like what Supersonic said, this should have been a learning experience. And then he makes the same mistake again with $250,000 with the Kickstarter. And half of the game is finished. The original backers and shit, like, will they be able to play a free demo? Like, at the very least for, like, a public demo. Like, at that point, a fucking public demo for anyone to play. Because you truly are playing with everyone who saw something in you. I may have not have supported you in any of these Kickstarter back shits, but even I feel robbed. I feel fucking pissed the fuck off because his Instagram, you know what, look at this. Like, even though he posts this constantly on his Instagram, his shit has been dwindling since. He's been losing followers, like, it's been trickling and shit. On his Twitter, he lost over 5, 6,000, 1,000 people within 30 days. His downfall been starting since the beginning of time. He said to himself, like, from what we know now, when I first recorded all of this shit, I was like, oh, maybe it's like thing, there's not much to it. But then you look at the logs, you look at the backlogs, you look at the back of every single goddamn thing. This too, like, this was foreshadowing. His DeviantArt, his Indiegogo, everything was just fucking foreshadowing, my bro. Anyways, this is for the Kickstarter. Now that segment is done. Now the final one will be for his Twitter, and I can finally make my final judgment. Be prepared.